Hello, MacU family. My name is Ron DeLorge, and this is my first speech I'm preparing tonight, and it's in the I Speak book, and it's the fundamentals of public speaking. So what I wanted to do is just kind of give a general introduction. I'm happy to be a part of the MacU family and going through this class, and I have had some experience at public speaking, so hopefully this won't be too embarrassing. But again, hello, MacU family. One thing that I wanted to bring about was on my outline, I have three things, and we talk about values. And it's not the values like getting a value at a store or a Happy Meal value or something like that. What I'd like to do is introduce the three values that are close and dear to my heart. And that is, the first one is integrity. I feel that people really should have a strong sense of integrity. Going back to the Bible, we looked at the story of Job, and believe it or not, it's mentioned about 30 times from chapter 2 through chapter 31 that Job had integrity, and this is the God-given integrity, the God-seeking integrity, the value that was core to him, and God said he will not give up his integrity when he was challenged by all of his troubles. The second value that I have is honesty. Now, honesty obviously is something that is one of that I think is one of the Ten Commandments, and of course, you shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. Have you ever been around somebody that's not honest? Have you ever looked at a core doctrine that you just know that is not honest through and through? So it's hard to have a value of honesty if you cannot be that way from the inside out. Proverbs obviously has great inspiration when it revolves around honesty. Honest weights and honest scales. I believe that's in Proverbs 16:11. And the opposite is also true. If you are not honest, that's going to come out. Dishonest scales are an abomination to the Lord, and he says that many times throughout Scripture. And also, wealth gained by being dishonest will subside from you, and actually it'll go to the people who are honest. And then the third value that I have is compassion. And this really strikes a chord with me because one of the things that I was able to do is I was the beneficiary of a Good Samaritan in my life. And Jesus demonstrated compassion through and through throughout his ministry. It's mentioned many, many times. It's mentioned in Zechariah, all the way back to Zechariah, about having compassion for your brothers. But Matthew 9:33 says, "But when he saw the multitudes, he felt compassion." He was going about from city to city and healing the people, but he felt compassion. Jesus did. And of course, Luke 10:33 says, "But the Samaritan, when he was on the journey, when he was on the road, and when the Samaritan saw the person that was beaten up, he felt compassion for him, and then he went over and above. He went that extra mile. He really he just really took him in, dusted him off, paid his way, all that kind of thing. So, and in conclusion, what I'd like to say is that the main 3 points of my speech for values are integrity, honesty, and compassion. And of course, if we live with these values deep in our heart, then we'll be able to add value to people. We'll be able to show them compassion. We can live with integrity and, of course, have honesty. Thank you.